Hello everyone, welcome to tonight's cast of High Football on Sports Channel. I'm Larry Vitale, along with my partner Jim Yarbrough. We're glad you tuned in for high school football. Merritt Island against Fort Lauderdale Dillard for the 4A championship of the state of Florida. And Jim, two programs that are used to being in this type of situation.
Well, Coach Gerald Odom, Larry, at Merritt Island, has been coaching there for 17 years, and his win-to-loss ratio is 4-1. These kids typically win about 8 games a season, so they got a tremendous program. They have a very versatile attack. They don't think they match up well with Fort Lauderdale Dillard, so on offense you might see some split back, some high back, some option, and they think they have a chance with their option to maybe put some pressure on the outside against a bigger, stronger Dillard team.
Merritt Island has won 3 straight championships. Lauderdale Dillard, they won the state title just 3 years ago in 1986. They try to do it again with a different type of running attack, Jim, power football.
You're right, Larry. They got tremendous size, and this would be the best high school program in the state of class. They just line up and run right down your throat, and tremendous running game. Named Otis Mounds. We'll keep our eye on him. He's probably one of the most outstanding high school athletes at the tailback position in the state of Florida.
Fort Lauderdale Dillard and Merritt Island for the state championship. George Shipp will be reporting from the sidelines for us. Let's go down and check in with George.
Thank you. The key tonight from the field level looks like it's going to be whether or not the line of Merritt Island can stack up against the line of Fort Lauderdale Dillard. Dillard on offense and defense outweighs Merritt Island about 30 pounds to the man. The key from Coach is, can he control the ball against their defense? And when he's on defense, can his 8-man line stand to go against Otis Mounds? Back up to Larry.
Okay, thank you very much, George. We're not too far from kickoff. Sit back and enjoy some good high school football action. Fort Lauderdale Dillard and Merritt Island next on Sports Channel.
Stunning beauty, thrilling action, the greatest moments in horse racing history, the jewels of the Triple Crown. A brand new video cassette written and narrated by Jim McKay and packed with rare and exclusive footage. The story of the Triple Crown, told for the 11 horses who have won it. You can now own the jewels of the Triple Crown for only $19.98 plus $3 shipping and handling. To order your video, call 1-800-4ABC-VCR.
Well, for years, the high school football championship games in the state of Florida were played at home sites. One of the schools would host the championship game, but this year, all 5 Florida high school championship games are here in Daytona Beach at Municipal Stadium. Tonight's weather is absolutely beautiful for football. Clear skies, temperature around 60. It'll be cooler than that before it's over, probably into the upper 40s before the game is over. Just a slight breeze. I don't think 5 miles an hour is quite it. It's about 1 mile an hour at the moment. Very comfortable and very enjoyable. The two teams' captains are headed out to the middle of the field for the coin toss. For Merritt Island there, you see Tom McCann, number 78. He is a senior offensive lineman. And Jeff Humberg, who is a senior defensive lineman, the 4 captains for Fort Lauderdale Dillard. Now let's go to our referee, Joe Ryder, for the coin toss.
Okay, gentlemen. Let me take the time, first of all, to introduce the rest of the crew. I'm Mr. Ryder, your referee. This is Mr. Rice, the umpire. Mr. Rose is the linesman. Mr. Harold will be the back judge, and Mr. Pygert will be the line judge. Okay, Dillard, you are the home team tonight, and you are the biz team, correct? I'm sure. Okay? You are the biz team. Who's going to call the toss? You will, and you're going to speak for this team over here. Okay, I have a coin. There's the head, and there's the tail. I'll flip it in the air. If I should drop it, we'll do it again. Please call it while it's in the air. Ready? Yeah. Heads. Heads was called. It is a tail. It is a tail. Do you want your choice in the first half or the second half? Okay, you want to receive? Okay, which goal do you want to defend? You want to kick this way. Okay, gold, put your backs over here. Blue, put your backs over here. Okay, guys.
We should have got that mic cut off just before he blew the whistle, Jim. There you see the rest of the crew for today's ball game. Joe Ryder, Jeff Rice, as he introduced, Larry Rose, Richard Piggott, and Bartley Harold. So Merritt Island will Off to Fort Lauderdale. Dillard won the toss, Jim, and they want to get that offense on the field right away.
Well, they're very proud of their offense, their ability to run the football north and south, and they won the toss. And there was no doubt in their mind they wanted to receive that football.
We stand by now for the national anthem here from Municipal Stadium in Daytona Beach. Just about set for action. Rhode Island with a record 9 wins and 2. The Mustangs lost games early in the season, won 10 cents, and Fort Lauderdale, which is 12-1 on the year. You get Dillard right there. That'll end zone, and now they're sideline. Dillard made his play in his year at Fort Lauderdale. He won the 1980 state championship. And Merritt Island with Harold Odom. Odom in his 7th year as a head coach in the state of Florida. Great one-loss for 1-2-36 state champions 1978 and 79. So Merritt Island was 4th. The 2 under won a state title in 72 under Eddie Feeling, and Jerry Odom was the coach on that staff. Title doesn't bother him too much.
That was the defensive for 5 years, moved up to the position in 1972 or something. Well, it's going to be interesting to see how Merritt Island to defense the strong Dillard football team. Coach Odom mentioned a game that he might try an additional defender close to that line of scrimmage to shut down.
Buckner, number 82, there is down 17-53 yards on the season for a good kick return. However, the not go. The kick away, coming them right up to Dillard and go up the coast. Fort Lauderdale Dillard. Demetri Thompson. The opening kick scores with one laying a glove on it.
85 and there was within 5 yards. I think just a job by the pair, a gigantic out there. Davis Thompson showing the speed. Literally ran in a straight, didn't waver over one step.
I think he was a little surprised how easy it was. Bolden, number 1, try the other point for Fort Lauderdale. The snap one, and here's the kick. 7 seconds. That's 4A football champion. Fort Dillard already up by a touchdown with that kickoff time.
Well, the kick is ready, but just a nice job up. Demetri Thompson simply runs line. He hurt at all because of the gigantic opening that was created by his teammates. A beautiful job by the kicker team.
Jimmy Love, number 7, saw from Merritt on the 30-yard. Almost got to Demetri Thompson before he got to the hole, but he did, and it's a very down. And now Fort Lauderdale dipped off, and that will Frank, number 7, kicking. Golden does the kickoff, scoring, but as far as tight end, Sanders, number 7. So Sanders shot deep, and that ball went to the end zone. You can turn a ball out of the zone in high school. So Rhode Island will start at the red line as you get a look at Demetri Thompson, a 280-pound running back. He's junior, and he's already number 1. Goes to work on offense. Jay back. Mallory, an exciting athlete in the wingback spot. Lineman Tom McCann, the right tackle, 270-pounder. Jumping around the line, no flag. Trying the right side. Graham, he'll be wrapped to 2 yards. And the tackle for Fort Lauderdale, Dillard, Richard Strayhorn, a group of tacklers along with Brian. The Dillard defense is outstanding, best in the Sparta. They huddled up together.
Look at that. Antonio Black, 280-pound defensive tackle position. They average well 130-pound defensive front.
couple of standout athletes. Man in motion from Merritt Island. Look to throw. Under pressure. Intercepted. Intercepted by Scotty. Returns it in 25 to the 3-yard line. Fort Lauderdale already up a touch. A great opportunity here in the first quarter.
Larry Dillard put a lot of pressure on the first passing attempt. Throws the ball up in the air. A little bit of a fly there, and Cedric Scott reception. But I think that's what caused it to revise throw in the vision.
Cedric Scott is a 240-pound linebacker. He's just junior. I think he's going to be an football player next year. Pretty young defense for Dillard as it is. They only 4 seniors. One in from Merritt Island. Left knee a problem for Dula, offensive lineman, so he's off the field. We see the Fort Lauderdale offense for the front, and we see there. That means opens, and we'll see if Dillard and Coach Otis do what they wanted to do. Line up man-to-man. Mounds He's a terrific wide receiver, although they throw very much. And a good offensive line led James Johnson, the center of first all Broward County. Ball at the 1-2-yard line. It's the Sears for Dillard. He'll pitch the Mounds on the side. Might have got the line of scrimmage much better than that. Brand makes the score of Merritt Island.
What a great city for the Panthers to be. We look at the Merritt offense. They got the work done. They got their backs to it already, and they're down. Not a great for anybody's defense.
Yard to be down and not. Mounds again. Time he stops short line of scrimmage by Humberg, who played an excellent game in their second win over Greenville.
Well, prior to that electric kickoff, that one thing might do crowd that line image and shut down the brilliant game.
The head coach of Fort Lauderdale did for his second title in 4 years. Third down and 4. Trying to tackle the interception by Stop. Throw by Shooters caught. There is Bruce. We talked about predictability. He gets down 15 where it'll be 7 yards.
Now, these guys typically throw the ball about 8 times a game, but you saw right there a little stop route flat, and with his athletic ability, picked up about a yard.
Dillard is going to go on 4th down. A little bit more than a yard. Robbie 14 would have to get half a length of the inside the so it's about 4 feet for Fort Lauderdale. Look for Mr. Mound. It's a fullback match, and he barrels in zone. Touchdown Dillard. Merritt Island looking for Otis left the middle of it, and Richard McIntosh, the senior, scores his touchdown of the year.
McIntosh really the football when you came to Otis Mounds. Also, they caught him a bit, as you mentioned, in the flip between blocking over the center and guard.
The kick is blocked Merritt Island. I believe that's Haywood, the senior corner, making the block of Mustangs. So the good news Merritt has had in the ball game. They're going to play a point for a 13 position.
So the McIntosh with just hitter over the guard. Johnson makes a block the center. 55 was the right at by Dillard.
So for Dillard, with minutes and 59 seconds left to go in the first quarter, he played 3 minutes, 1 second, 12 in high school, but he's taken an early 13 advantage. Frank Sanders has one. He's got running in. Lee Wilson across the 43-yard. Lon Rosen, the senior, runs it up the middle. Tackled by... Correction, I'm Mallory Graham. I'm not looking at my wrong show. Chalk up me. Mallory Graham with it. Returns from Merritt Island. Merritt Island Mustang. Good field position. 43 yards.
That's the first we've had in this ball. Returns the opening off a touchdown, then fantastic field as a result of the interception in the turn. They got 30 points, so now the Mustangs have a big game right here and have some position themselves. Get back there.
Comes out in the whistle attack on first down. They'll come with their full fighting his way for yards. Is bump middle. It's about 2 and Black. The 280 senior defensive for Dillard to stop. 2-yard gain at the 5-yard line. Will come down each from Merritt Island. 2-0 Dillard. 8 minutes seconds to go in the first. A lot of time left for him, but Dillard had an early lead. Mustangs beating around. There's the Trey Saint. Run that middle, and he gets near to about the 49 yards before he's stopped by Greyhorn. Herman Smith all in the stop 4 yards, and they'll put a third down and for the 49-yard line.
That's a very important third for Allen early in this trailing 13, and they haven't had much of a success at all in the game. And here on this occasion, they really need to cut first down, move those chains a little bit, and Dillard offense on it.
On third, the draw play, Matt hit behind the line and tackled for loss. Making the stop, Williams, a defensive tackle. Mallory loses 3 yards on first carry. And Merritt Island will.
Well, the whole starts on this draw. It's executed, but Henry Williams makes a nice movement off the block to make. Well, if Williams had not made that stop, I think they must have kept their first down.
Rob Buck will punt for Merritt Island. Does not much of a rush. A high kick fielded by Robinson. Makes the catch at the 22, maybe 3-yard line. We'll spot it, but Dillard will go on offense. Dillard from 23 yards. Its first offensive with Richard McIntosh up the middle on a 1 for a 14 touchdown score. Now with 6:8 left in the quarter, 13-0 lead. Dillard will go to from its own 3-yard line. 12, Cedric Sears is the quarterback. The wide receiver side. Dillard over on the left. Almost look 12 guys out, running right up the good running room, and advantages again. Richard Tosh, who just scored the touch for Dillard, and he gets to 10 yards. It's going to be short down by less yards, second down and what?
Sam on the tackle, the defense. Note right away, if you only have a guy making the tackle, guys making the tackle, they're getting beat at the line. One of the things one's going to have to do is hats on the ball carrier. He can, but on that action, only one thing bringing down the ball carrier.
The open about Otis carried 2 for no yardage. McIntosh has carried 24. There's Martin up the middle. He got about a half to the 34 yard line. That'll be enough for a first down. First down for the Panther Lauderdale Dillard at the 54-yard line. 13-0 the score. Demetrius Thompson kickoff, 85 for a touchdown, then an interception, Dillard for another score. Here's going to throw for 10. He is looking. Getting open. Isaac gets the catch at the 30. Run out of bounds at the 17-yard line. Mary Ham saves the touchdown, but Bruce passes almost 500 this year, makes the big.
Well, I was going to say snap that Jay Fears is only 67 times here, but he comes right out and throws him to Bruce, the kid that has so much ability, and here's Bruce, the kid that doesn't get to see that often. Typically, he's been a big player so far.
9-yard pickup, the 17-yard line Island where it is in score territory once again. Backs are split behind ears. He gives to Otis to the 10. Otis is 9-yard line. Max almost 9 on that first down. Second down, 1.
Bit of a crossing backfield right there. Ball to Otis Mounds, and then Valley recruited. Had some performances late here. 200 and some yards.
290 touchdown. Some final against Austin.
So I think he's geared up and ready.
Second and 9-yard line. On a quarterback sneak on 5. They're not going at all. He gives to his fullback. Tosh fights to the 5. Even Lamb stops, but it's another first down for Dillard. And Fort Lauderdale Dillard, which had played well in its somehow over Auburn, is threatening to commanding lead in the ball game. Already 13-0. First and goal at the 5-yard line. Minutes 30 seconds in the first quarter.
Well, Coach Otis quoted as saying, once we up in OBG, their arch rival, they thought he was off their back. The kids were playing relaxed.
And on the sweep, will 1 yard.
They're relaxed and freezing this evening. Third zip already, and they're threatening another touchdown scoring.
That was Demetrius Thompson into the lineup, replacing the Sounds. Well, he's in the man at the kickoff.
Yeah, up to that brilliant kickoff. To have a kid like that is not a bad height for him when a guy like that to come in and star.
Second from the 3-yard line in the eye face. Thompson fights near the yard line. Merritt on gang tackling goal line. David again in on the play of the Merritt Island Mustangs. It is third down and 1.5 yards for a touchdown. Substitution for Gerald Boyd. 4 comes into the line. Along for 22 Otis. You see Coach Gray, the man kind of in the middle with the head on. And the guy with the open. Otis tries to go. Second effort won't get there. It's going to be stopped 2 feet shy. It'll go down. Graham in on the Merritt Island Mustangs. Try to protect the line and stay.
That was a fantastic effort by the down for Merritt Island. They to the before he could get air. He's 53 for Merritt Island. Robert Meyer plays offensive tackle and defense. He's 5'10", 5, and He was operating right there, but he was poised and balanced. Just kept, he blocked him. He kept crawling. Hit the guy with the jersey.
Well, get through. That's what you have to do. Keep crawling and squirming into someone. He called timeout to tell exactly how they do this last play down and 11 yards to go. They're leading by 13-0, 2 minutes, 7 seconds in the first quarter. The broadcast of this game has been granted Sports Channel Florida High School Activity Association, solely entertainment of our audience. Any reproduction, retention, or other use of the program without the express consent of Sports Florida is prohibited. 2 to go, first quarter. Merritt trying to stay in, down 13-0. Dillard trying to get finds a breathing room. That's Sam's on fourth down. Otis Mann.
They stopped it. They stopped
it. Does not in.
Fantastic.
27, Brock Ware. Among the stop, along with Obi Tober, defensive end. And Merritt Island has held against Lauderdale Dillard with the score 3-0. Jim, a big net shifter for the Merritt Island staff.
Larry also a kid who one of the best players in the start as an offense. He was out there on defense. Boy, you just really get back of those kids right down 13, and they're back and 2 or 3 straight on that goal line state.
The good news is we stop. Bad news is we're in the end zone. Up the middle, running room breaking with Anthony Middleton. Middleton at 40 is caught from behind by Maurice, the cornerback. It's a big 2-yard gain up for the Merritt fullback.
Just you're talking about it was bad news. What happens when he breaks that defense? And I think it's going to be Andy McGill who runs him down, number 9, with some help from number 6, as you mentioned. But if he'd have speed, he'd be on the board. A great play, but not speed to finish it off.
Biggest play came from Merritt Island to have some maneuver at their own 40-foot line now. Penn tries the middle with Middleton. Anthony bump middle, fights his way for a 4 yards to the 40. It'll be second 6. Antonio Black, defensive tackle, makes Dillard substitute sends Anthony Jones at the defensive line. Otis likes to use most of his players. He doesn't guys here for show up. He uses the act he has, and he has a great job. Penn shifts end again. And the pitch to Mallett, and Graham cuts at the 5, gets down to mid-stripe. Richard Strayhorn. And on the stop, it was not Strayhorn, Herman Smith. 58 look alike from way up here. There's a 3-yard gain. It'll be third down and a long 3 field.
Brian, the free safety, did a job of keeping content there, following the running back side, and once Robinson turned in a host of Panthers.
11 to go in the first, 13-0 Dillard. Island driving, they set their own 1 yard. Now on down, Penn gives to Middleton, who gets back, fights to the 5, and gets him on the first down.
It's like Anderson had been stopped in the backfield. He was hit at times, but he just kept turning those legs, Larry. And once he got to the scrimmage, he can take 3 or 4 yards, big first down. But one man fight out of the back. You see some penetration right there. Immediately, now he's going to bounce tackle there, another tackle here. Team churn and fight off that yard mark on 45-yard line. First down.
Number 7 for Merritt Wood stayed with it on Richard Strayhorn. Gave Middleton a chance out of the grips of Dillard middle line. Sweeping right. Nothing from Mallett. He reverses his some running room. Graham cuts it back inside. That was for 3. It was fun to watch.
Well, I made a giant mistake there trying to cut like he was going to lose yardage, but lo and behold, he got open. The team actually picked up the yards. We do have an Indian play, and sometimes that'll happen when play breaks down and guys start scattering around in the field, and the cutback block or fullback block, and looks like your kids got out.
Might be Maurice Dixon 6, trying to read sideways, but
yeah, he's one of those backs that J. Anthony Middleton a minute ago, so he's tired anyway. Somebody unloaded on him on that play.
I get a rest, and that will be the end of the first Class 4 high school championship. Dillard the early lead, Merritt battling us. We'll be back to Daytona after this break.